Hey everyone, if you've ever seen a toddler bang on a pot with a spoon and thought, a future musician, then you'll totally relate to today's story. It's about my son's first orchestra performance, which was less about perfect notes and more about emotional crescendos and the harmony of growth. So, grab your backstage pass, and let's dive into this symphony of emotions. So there I was, camera in hand, a proud grin plastered on my face, ready to capture every moment of my son stepping onto the stage for the very first time. You know, seeing your kid in a bow tie and shiny shoes, clutching an instrument almost as tall as he is, it's a concoction of pride and sheer terror. From the moment my little maestro picked up his violin, our home was never silent. I mean, who needs a morning alarm when you have screechy violin practices at 6 a.m., right? But jokes aside, watching him translate dots and lines on a sheet into music was like watching him learn a magical language. His dedication was nothing short of inspirative, if our cat completely disagreed. This journey was an emotional roller coaster. Each note he played seemed to tell a story, his story. Fast tunes filled our home with giggles, while the slower ones somehow made me want to hug him tight. Music became a mirror to his soul, and let me tell you, the view was profoundly beautiful. Then came the ensemble practice sessions. Imagine a bunch of kids, each playing a different tune, trying to find harmony. It was like herding musical cats. But as they say, teamwork makes the dream work. Watching these little musicians learn to listen to each other, not just to the notes, but to the breathing, the pauses, and the cues, was a lesson in unity. Now, let's be real. Not every practice was a walk in the park. There were missed notes, a lot of them, and there were frustrations, but each stumble was a step forward. Seeing my son dust himself off and try again after every mishap was more moving than any symphony orchestra I ever heard. And then, the big day arrived. As he played his part, with us in the audience barely breathing, I realized this was just the beginning. The confidence, the joy, the resilience, and the sheer will to keep going. Music wasn't just shaping his abilities, it was shaping his character. Every note he played that day wasn't just music, it was a milestone. And as a dad, watching your child find their passion, push beyond boundaries, and grow in such beautiful ways, well, it's the best kind of heartache. Thank you for tuning in and sharing this journey with me. If this story struck a chord with you, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Here's to more symphonies, both in concert halls and in life. Catch you in the next video.